and over. Spotted some trouble.
Ik is nou een beetje uitgebukt. Mooi gebruik van maken dus.
Help me, fools! With my eyes.
That's the last of the marvels.
Bahavas thought he had enough fodder to keep him safe. Now there's hope for justice. Will you come with me?
Ja dan. Oh, daar lag gewoon een desk launcher. Oké.
This won't be easy. Bahavas still has his personal guard.
Looty.
Across there and we'll have him.
Never know when I might need these.
I had to come here myself to end your suffering, Uthid, and mine. The Outlanders led us here, and now that they are dead, their price is most affordable. But enough with needles. It's time for blades. Remove them from the sun's sight.
Ow. Holy crap.
Make it hurt.
For the honor of the
Shadow
Shadow
falls upon them.
For my honor. I've been a soldier a while longer than... Sun's upon you.
The sun sets on your pathetic life, Uthid. Kill the traitor! Kill Nora!
Oh, dat was flauw. Ik had namelijk al in mijn heavy attack.
Make it hurt as the shadow falls upon them.
Put your back into it.
Waarom heb jij gewoon geen damage? Jij stond natuurlijk ook gewoon in de plek. Dankjewel.
The sun sets on your pathetic life, Uthid.
For the faithful! Victory!
Mondjuk kell venni, mert lókom, mert így mondok.
O sun, shine upon us!
Kill it, traitor! Kill Honora!
Cross! Cross! Stand before us! Fall beneath
Up to his perch.
Zie je dat? Yeah, na 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 na.
Whatever deal you worked out with him, I'll double it. More than double it.
No. I'm tired of this, Bahavas. The lies and the violence in your cheap scented oils. I don't suppose you'd kill yourself.
I had to. I had to. Prune the weak, or all the Karja in Shadow are doomed.
This solves nothing. But may the sun find some worth among your drying bones.
That was quite a fireworks show.
You took your time?
I was busy. What do you think happened to Jan Shund, the other mercenary band? And I had to organize passage to Meridian for a wanted man. Give us a moment, Uthid. Girl talk. You've had quite a day. I never imagined Bahavas would blunder into his own trap. His death opens up wonderful possibilities. Remember Edaman and Nasadi, the Child King and his mother guarded like hostages at Sunfall? With Bahavas gone, no one will be watching them. I want to get them out. And I could use your help.
What?
Kidnapping the Sun King of the Shadow Karja is no small task.
It's not kidnapping. They want to go to Meridian, to safety.
How do you know that?
I've been posing as Nasadi's handmaiden. She's scared. For herself, of course, but mostly for Edaman.
Why do you care what happens to them?
Edaman is the Shadow Karja's figurehead. If he defects, it will remove their last trace of legitimacy. Beyond that, he's just a boy who clings to his mommy. He made a little grazer for me out of matchsticks once. It wasn't very good, but still, nobody ever made anything for me before.
What's going to happen to Uthid now?
Don't worry. You gave him a second life, and I'll put it to good use. He'll be welcomed in Meridian as a military advisor. Hopefully he can help Avad finish the Shadow Karja with as little bloodshed as possible.
What's going to happen at Sunfall now that Bahavas is dead?
Oh, it will be glorious. The priests will panic. There'll be infighting, skullduggery, and backstabbing as they wrangle for power. Best of all, they'll be distracted. Bahavas, your life brought misery, but your death is a flower that blooms in abundance.
What do you need to get Nasadi and Edaman out of Sunfall?
With Bahavas dead, Sunfall is the easy part. I'll handle that. The big fuss will be crossing the border to the Sundom. Find my friend, Three-Toe Huadiv, near the branded shore. I hired his crew to sweep the path, so all you have to do is wait for me.
If this What Eve has already cleared the area. Why do you need me?
Contingencies, little huntress. Something will go wrong, and I need protection I can count on. You.
I'll try not to disappoint.
The Nora said you would help me. Are we bound for Meridian?
Only if you want to go, my dear.
What choice do I have?
None at all. I was just being polite.
What makes you think Avad will welcome me after I served his enemies?
He's a forgiving man. Just smile a lot. You can't smile, can you? No, that's...
Oké. Ah, kijk. Weer een skill point. Dan doen we die fast reload maar eventjes pakken. Ik denk dat ik eerst eventjes... kijken. Ondanks dat ik weet dat die mobs ontzettend veel pijn doen. Ik geloof dat daar... Kijk, hier is vrij vroeg in die questline. Van de Frozen Wilds. Laten we in ieder geval eens even kijken hoe dit voorschijn komt.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your desk.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's the ancient past that concerns me, Aloy, not my own. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Uiteraard. Ik ga doen wat ik wil. %36% helden doen. Ja.
No room. This one's a new predator. You can see the heat coming off it.
Scorcher. Mine launch. Plus. Power generators. Plus. Canisters. Weet je wat zeker. Hey, ik had hem bijna dood. Hielde hij zichzelf nou? Met dat, die fire attack.
This one's a new predator. You can see the heat coming off it.
Wauw. Hoeveel attacks kan jij in een seconde doen? Nou, dat hebben we echt met die power generator. Ik wilde net toch echt zo'n power generator eraf zien springen eerlijk gezegd, maar daar moet gewoon nog op zitten.
This one's a new predator. Can see the heat coming off it.
Oh, kut. Wauw. Want we zeggen gewoon nergens meer heen. Dan moet ik even weer blijven. Auw. Hey, waar was mijn slommel? Nou is je wel weg. Hoe ben jij nog steeds niet bevroren? Echt waar. De fuck is hier weer gaande? Hallo? Pozen? Oh, ha. Daar is hij. Erop, echt waar. En dus die issues nog steeds niet gefixt hier in Frozen Wilds. Al die jaren. Oeh, hallo? En dat nou blijven doen, jongeman. Au. Wauw, serieus. Dit heeft gewoon mijn hele medicine pouch en 11 potions gekost.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Outlander on the mountain!
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
Okay.
Who knows better how to lead than Aratak? We must put our faith in him.
Een behoorlijk settlement dit.
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
How many machines? Did it take to end?
Zo, even voordat we verder gaan, want ik weet niet of ik hier wel heel veel verder kan. Aangezien het bordje zo'n pijn deed.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the demon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies. Our prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice. For free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and demons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her. But no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Don't believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed him.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. You know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
What are these Warwicks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Yeah, not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Warwicks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Warwicks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
Oh.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Aurea. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Well, that's a mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. we could get through to enough of them, we could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Barja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Araya's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Araya. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak could tell me more about Araya or
Whatever happens, we can't let the demons work.
Oh, yeah, we try also pot.
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood?
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Lalai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, until it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place, and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music far and wide. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Karja. I'm the drummer now. But our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it. Or to remember my family. Of course, if the waters don't recede, what's the point of joy? Or remembering?
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't understand it. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent?
Beware the
Deep
machines
in.
with purple markings.
Silence by
To
rising
approach
water.
them,
Als je open te zetten of zo.
is to lay wood on your own pyre.
Oké. recovery. Goed. Oké.
Remember, Bamakai, when the
No more music. Blood off that.
Waarom hebben we 2 parkquest?
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
Aurea knows about this Damon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last until the Karja seek war again.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
You just kill, huh?
Did your Werak come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the demon. But I was born here and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
You're looking strong.
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this Damon affects the machines, I've got to find Aurea. And to do that, I need to talk to her
Outlander,
apprentice.
wait
who
a
followed the river
moment.
north.
That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue light upon it.
You're not the
Fijne avond,
first to take
Ines.
an
Ga
interest
rustig
in it.
aan.
I've made it myself.
Your own design. And yet you are not a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones. Far north of here, there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
Whatever's happening in Thunderstruck, it's not enough to bring down the Banuk.
Hoe kom we? Langs Shaman's pad.
For the Osaramak tough. But
Any news from the hunt?
The herd isn't roaming far from the camp.
They're keeping together this time.
Then we wait. But I bet...
day, while the nobles fiddle with their robes.
Carja
Oh,
Outlanders.
hello. I wasn't expecting you to speak to me.
Wat moet ik doen, vrouwke?
Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far. A tall neck? What did it take to knock one of those over? They're built to last.
Kaas. Binnen fik zetten. Naar beneden? Nee, dus.
Here we go again. Encased in ice. Fell a long time ago. Scavengers have just gotten started.
Let's go. Oei. Nou. Wauw. Zo moet in de effect moeten staan. Die combo werkte.
That's the last of the scavengers. should scan the tall neck. See how deep the damage goes. It looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it. Get at what's inside its head.
Nou ja, dat hoeven we nou in ieder geval nog niet te doen. Oh, dat is een eind. Nou, laten we in ieder geval maar langzaam die kant op gaan. Hier te springen. Nee.
That must be Natuk, looking out at that tower. It looks like it's sending out a pulse. Naltuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. But what can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Aratak said this daemon was frenzying machines.
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Well, then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
No. Those are new to me too.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
Will you tell me where Araya went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need?
There's but one voice Araya wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
All right. You want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is.
Nee, dat gaan we nog even niet. Hij gaat gewoon even noorden. Dus een muizen meenemen. Merchant gevonden. En ja.
I'll tuck that away. Nutritious.
Een bone of skin hebben. Weet ik eigenlijk niet.
Can't be too prepared.
Wait.
These are helpful. Bitter, though. Need them soon enough.
Animal save doen. Die. Monnik Dunderjaw. God. Daar blijven we nog mee. Als je een ass kick gaat geven, dan is het wel een Monnik Dunderjaw.
Stocking up.
Yep. Loop maar gewoon door. Hallo back. Ik ben niet hier. Heeft me gezien. Pak toch oog vast.
Must be the cave that shaman told me about. Long way down. And not natural either.
Nou, we hebben ook helemaal geen dingen nu. Huh. Nou, daar gaan we. Hier, Mark.
Here's one of the metal birds.
Nog geen poker.
I'd have to ditch something.
Hoe is het, jongen? Ook goed, ook goed. Ondanks dat het heet is, maar...
Huh. Not so grounded after all. Now I can get across.
Morgen was het heerlijk. Nou, hier niet toen ik wakker werd. Eerlijk gezegd. Oh, fijn.
Just have to go up.
Oh, daar moet ik heen. Toch bolletjes killen, maar ik ben hier nog niet klaar.
Here's the door lock. I'll need to configure it.
If those punk technicians think I'm gonna sleep on them waltzing in here and screwing around with the drone routines, they have seriously underestimated my sense of mission. Let's just reset that hololock. Echo, Sierra, Echo.
Waarom... Oh, dan zetten we op met 3. Echo. Echo. Veel wind hier. Ja, hier heeft het wel de hele dag zo'n beetje gewaaid. Nou is het trouwens windstil, moet ik zeggen. Maar ook... volgens mij ontzettend bewolkt in één keer, denk ik. Normaal gesproken rond deze tijd komt de zon hier aan de voorkant. In ieder geval op mijn raam, maar ik zie helemaal geen zon in de straat eigenlijk. Even gaan kijken, wat er zal er wel wat aankomen en ik benauwd kan worden.